John Dami made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Can somebody tell me where do I go? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. It don't look like a place I know. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Should I go left? Which way? Should I do right? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. 'Cause this don't look like no place that I know.
Try to imagine you used to seeing your mother. You could call on your biggest brother, but now you can't even touch him. Hey, listen, this shit get ugly. This is a difficult subject. You know when this shit is real, and you really wishing it was. I really suffer, cause I don't know which way to go. I'm trying to find my way, but I think that my GPS is broke. So if you see me on the road, looking lost or looking gone, pimpin', I'm just trying to find my way home. This shit is hard when you alone, and ain't nobody picking up the phone. Try your best, but it's hard to be strong. And being weak, I don't condone. So I let my music keep me in the zone. And ask my father to come see me when I'm wrong. I know he won't leave me alone. Just know the pain coming near to go. But when the blessings come, just know they overflow. But never break or never fold. But just keep your faith, and if you know, you know. But you gotta keep your eyes on the road.
Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Can somebody tell me where do I go? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. It don't look like a place I know. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Should I go left? Which way? Should I do right? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. 'Cause this don't look like no place that I know. It's kinda hard to see the trail through the mist. Misdirection got me all in my feelings and shit. It's not too long that I've been dealing with this shit. Started about the age of 31. Every year a different chapter, I ain't done. It just begun. Man, this shit is manifesting that I can't attest to. If they won't give you shit, just take your just due. As I let my intuition guide me, the only one that got me. Fuck that little bitch, she thotty. She tried to break a man, but I bounced back like good dope. She tried to break a man, but I ain't fall for that. Nope, she can't understand. Nothing can come between me and Skrilla. She can't understand. I found her in the gutter. Should've left her where I found her at. Trying to save a hoe. Every man did that before, but now I see which way to go. I seen that shit clear as day. Hey, shit, that's just life though. That's how it goes. Thoughts from the author up on this road. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Can somebody tell me where do I go? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. It don't look like a place I know. Can you tell me which way to go? Which way? Should I go left? Which way? Should I do right? 'Cause this don't look like no place I know. 'Cause this don't look like no place that I know.
Yo,
We in the building, man. What's good, my brother? What's happening? Jizzle!
once again, man. And it's thing.
Back to work, bro. Back to work.
Back at it.
Put that on mute real quick.
Yeah, I thought I heard something.
Yeah, that was my other computer. If you might have heard it. This the live. I'm playing on my other computer just so I can, interact with the chat.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, so today, man, we got a couple things, man. I think we're gonna start off with the latter, I guess, man. If you want to, you want to play another joint, or what you want to do? You want to go into it, or what's good?
We can play another joint, man.
All right, that's what's up.
Let's go ahead and hit them with that. Let's see. do this real quick. Let me add this one on. Present this one. We're gonna hit them with this with the, I guess it's the latest. Well, not the latest because I ain't got that one downloaded, but we will be playing that one as well. But let's hit them with where is that? Fuck it, we'll just do this one right here. We'll just hit them with this one right here.
Loud Astro, Loud Astro, Loud Astro.
I'm trying to see what you got going on. Somebody done did you wrong. Now you gotta start right back where you started at. And that don't mean that you gotta rebound. Just do you, just be easy, believe me. Baby girl, just do you.
Girl, you so beautiful, all the way down to your cuticles. It's stupid this shit niggas do to you. It's a blessing for niggas to view you, boo. These niggas insane, they some Fruity Loops. If I had the chance, I'd be doing you. With my pride to the side, I'm pursuing you. If you taking this route, I put two on you. If you taking my hand, I'm not letting you loose. Them niggas some bombs, girl, I got the juice. Baby, relax and just focus on you. Your beauty and booty done told me the truth. You may not be feeling this, maybe you do. Girl, you are the reason I hopped in this booth. Shit, you know what a cop gon' do. Cuff her. Everything stops on you. I wanna lock it down, bring your vibes in the booth. You classic, keeping all eyes on you. And I can give a damn what the guys don't do. See, they ain't realize that the prize on you. When you hit a nigga phone, I'ma slide on through. And my ball in shorts, I'ma slide on too. And you know I'm bringing something you can ride on, boo. Let me be your pilot, I'ma guide you through.
I'm trying to see what you got going on. Somebody done did you wrong. Now you gotta start right back where you started at. And that don't mean that you gotta rebound. Just do you, just be easy, believe me. Baby girl, just do you. I'm trying to see what you got going on. Somebody done did you wrong. Now you gotta start right back where you started at. And that don't mean that you gotta rebound. Just do you, just be easy, believe me. Baby girl, just do you, do you. You can't sit around like boo. Gotta get your mind right, bounce back when the time's right. And I just wanna know, did you take a little time off? Take a minute, get back to this. Slow down, no activists. But it all comes with life and how you deal with it, the real feel it. You ain't gotta rebound, girl, just do you. Bounce back 20 times harder, listen to the author. We ain't gon' steer you wrong, but still you grown, so look, do you. Hey, look at the situation in hindsight. What did you learn? Play with that fire, you get burned. This is the life, every L is a lesson. Follow your heart, no second guessing. Run them numbers up. Don't be disappointed, get your coinage out. Don't worry about it, baby girl. Just do you, do you. You can't sit around like boo. Gotta get your mind right, bounce back when the time's right. I just wanna know, I'm trying to see what you got going on. Somebody done did you wrong. Now you gotta start right back where you started at. And that don't mean that you gotta rebound. Just do you, just be easy, believe me. Baby girl, just do you. I'm trying to see what you got going on. Somebody done did you wrong. Now you gotta start right back where you started at. And that don't mean that you gotta rebound. Just do you, just be easy, believe me. Baby girl, just do you.
Let me relieve all that pressure you got on your mind, girl. You already know you fine, girl. All I really need is some time, girl. I can't keep my feelings inside, girl. No lie, girl. Let me end all of this crying, girl. You say you've been searching for signs. Well, let me put this on your mind, girl. You're precious to me and we destined to be such a blessing to me. Don't you question the G. Godly, hope and pray that you see I was sent right here. So one day we gon' be. I was placed here to get rid of your pain and maybe place Blake at the end of your name. You did. Shit is about time for a change. Let's do it. You should be tired of the game.
Tired of the same, tired of the lies and the shame. Bounce back after the rain. Grind till you can't no more. You been tired, say no more. Get your mindset back to that happy place that you once was at. Yeah, don't forget that you can't love nan till you love yourself. Till you love yourself, till you love yourself. Yeah, love yourself, yeah. I'm trying to see what you got going on. Somebody done did you wrong. Now you gotta start right back where you started at. And that don't mean that you gotta rebound. Just do you, just be easy, believe me. Baby girl, just do you. I'm trying to see what you got going on. somebody done did you wrong. Now you gotta start right back where you started at. And that don't mean that you gotta rebound. Just do you, just be easy, believe me. Baby girl, just do you. Baby girl, just do you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know.
Yes, sir. Baby girl, just do you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I guess, man, we'll go ahead and start, man. Keep it moving with the whatnot, man. So yeah, I think I want to start with this. What y'all doing in them submarines, though? Like,
Yeah,
what we doing? I think that's
yeah. But that's a great question. In case y'all haven't heard, which I'm pretty sure you have, there's 5 people who lost their life trying to visit the Titanic, and we'll just go ahead and let this man tell you his little information about how he knew that once he heard the news, it was no way they was gonna survive it. So this is just a snippet after the news broke, but this news snippet struck a nerve with me. So y'all check it out.
I mean, I knew when I went down, if something happened to the submersible, that was it. Even if it just got stuck, I didn't think there was any way. I knew there was 96 hours of air. I didn't think there was any way that anyone, any other type of submersible or any ship with some sort of way to haul, attach something to us would be able to pull us up. So
Can you tell me about the experience you had?
I had been thinking about it for over 13 years. I had been planning to go originally on the Russian submersibles in 2010, 11, or 12, all of which had trips that were canceled. And then supposedly in 2019, when Titan was first finished and it was being tested, but it had not been able to be tested enough at depth. So those dives were scrubbed. And then the pandemic came along in 2020, and I was fortunate to be on the first summer of actual trips to the Titanic in 2021.
What was your take when you actually went down there and saw the shipwreck?
I was so excited. Just the process. I tell people, even if I just been going down to see a fish on the bottom, just the experience of going with a company as professional as Ocean Gate, going down 12,500 feet in the largest submersible ever made, to be able to go to that depth. That was just an experience in itself. So I was thrilled every minute I was on that submersible, which was more than 10 hours, 4 of it being on the bottom. I didn't feel any fear, maybe because of my excitement, maybe because I've done some things in the past that are a little bit dangerous. And I just was excited every minute I was in that submersible filming, both outside through the viewport and a little bit inside of the 5 of us inside, which included, of course, Stockton, the pilot.
not me.
So I'm gonna just pause it right there. So me and Jizzle can chop it up a little bit about what we've heard so far. Now, just I think I asked you this prior to us even going live. Would you have went
Nah, nah,
to see the Titanic, bro?
nah, man. I look at this shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I look at this like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't understand the whole wanting to go to the moon, wanting to go down to the. I don't understand why we spending. Like, I understand you got money. Maybe this is just something a thrill seeker, who has money would do something like this, and I guess you would do something like this if you just got money and you want to do something to boost your adrenaline or something. But I don't understand it. But I'm not rich, so I can't speak for that. I just think it like, what are you doing there? Like, why? Just why?
Right. and I agree with you. And this is something that I was thinking about as I watched these stories and the news articles. I'm like, you got what 4 to 5 billionaires that's going down to view or to see this Titanic shipwreck, right? Okay, now I know you haven't seen the whole story on what all consists of going down here, but let me tell you this, bro. They got one window that you can look out of that's the size of a washing machine. You know those the
Right,
new washing machines you can look in,
right,
and so you're not down there viewing everything. No, y'all probably gonna have to take turns. Maybe two of y'all at a time can look.
right.
Now, it costs them $250,000 to take this trip. That's chump change, bro. That just don't sound right to me, bro. I know it ain't about money. I know that.
Right, right.
$250,000 to go down here. I mean, T.I. could do that. Jeezy could do that. A lot of rappers could do that.
Ain't nobody, man. Ain't nobody trying. I'm not trying to go down there. That you got to have a hell of be a hell of a adrenaline junkie to try to do something like that. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure people have done it and it's worked out fine for them. I guess they come right back. So they kind of look at it like it's just, hey, this is high level thrill seeking. But you played that game and you won that prize. And I hate to say prize because it ended loss in life, but I'm just saying you touched that stove a number of times and you're gonna get burnt after a while, man. Even
Absolutely. Now, let me say this: there were people who have visited the Titanic shipwreck,
right.
and they made it back. They made it back. But from what I also heard and read, that there are more people who visited the moon than who have visited the Titanic shipwreck.
Now, when they say visit the moon, what did they fly past it or what? Like, what does that consist of? Visit the moon.
Go up there. I'm assuming they did the same shit that Neil Armstrong supposedly did.
See, because that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother art. That's a whole nother debate right there. But the mindset between even doing that, and you brought up what is it? Jumping out of airplane. It's nothing like that. I don't think.
I'm glad you brought that up. Let's do it.
It's nothing like that. The thrill seeking, the jumping out of plane, bungee jumping, it's different than this. This is some next level shit. I feel like, people bungee cord every day. Like,
but why, Jizzle? Why? It's a thrill seeking.
Yeah.
So what's the difference from that thrill seeking, which a lot of people, I'm pretty sure shitloads of people survived it.
Right.
The difference between them jumping out of airplanes and bungee jumping compared to these people going down here to visit the Titanic. No, it's not a lot of people, and we don't know why it's not a lot of people. But now we can make an educated guess on why a lot of people don't do it.
Right. I think the biggest difference would be the number of people who survived both. Just when it comes to just the numbers, like people, like I said, the quantity of people who bungee cord or jump out of planes is 500 times more than the people who are doing this shit that they doing. So it's more when it comes to practices and people who know how to do it and experts on it. It's more all of that. So it's like going on a roller coaster. It's like bungee cording, basically.
So let me ask you this: if you were getting ready to, let's say, jump out of a plane, or you get ready to do some bungee jumping, and you had to sign a waiver, and the waiver said you could possibly die from this.
I think you do. When you sign up to do that shit, even jumping out of a plane, there's definitely a waiver that's signed that frees the company of liability if they don't do anything wrong. I
So
would assume there is.
I'm pretty damn sure it is. So explain to me, what's the biggest difference between getting on this submarine and going down to an area of the ocean where the pressure is so immense, where you have a chance of dying, when you do the same thing by jumping out of an airplane and your damn chute don't come out? It's a wrap for you, pimp.
Well, it is a backup chute, so there's only one submersible, and there's not a backup submersible, because that's what's saving your life is this object or this tool that you're going down in. If this one tool goes bad, then you asked out. So I would say that's the biggest thing that I would think about, is that one tool being the difference between life and death. And when you know, jumping out of an airplane, they got multiple parachutes. They got, boom, this one don't work. Okay, now pull this one. Boom. If that one don't, okay, now, like, I think that's kind of how that works. You know, they don't just got one parachute. They got multiple parachutes up there.
What about bungee jumping? I don't know if they got a second cord that you can pull.
But I see what you're saying. I see where you're going. So with the bungee cord, it just boils down to this cord that you're off of has a weight limit, and that weight limit is usually probably 5 times more than even a heavy human. So they make them things so strong that they could, you could be whatever. And I'm sure they do got a weight limit for people who jump off, but I'm pretty sure that the companies that make those, they don't want to be liable, so they're gonna make that limit 3-4 times more than the average person, like to combat that. And you would think that if you're going down in a submarine, that they would make the pressure the pressure limit of the cabin 3 or 4 times more than the average time they go down. Like they say, oh, this shipwreck is 1,000 feet in the ground, so we're gonna make this able to withstand 2,000 just to be safe.
Right. Well, the CEO of this submersive submarine, he already stated that it was not 100% foolproof safe. This was put out prior to them even taking the trip. This was put out prior to even the first group even going.
So yeah, that's back to my question. What y'all doing in them submarines though? Like nah, man. It just, you can't.
It's the thrill, bro. It's the thrill.
But does it make it hard for you to feel sorry for someone?
I'm not gonna answer that question, bro. Because I think Cardi B done got herself in some goddamn shit with one of the kids of people who lost their lives, and I don't know what she said. I haven't looked at it, but
right. I'm not.
It's almost like I was watching the video, and it's real simple. But I was watching the video prior to us even coming live, where this guy was standing in the water with a shitload of sharks. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, brother, and I say brother because he was a brother. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why? Why are you doing that? Like, now, one of them sharks would have bit your nuts off and you bled to death. How can I have sympathy for you? Right. You feel what I'm saying? It goes with anybody who have that I guess that thrill for these situations that they put themselves in, jumping off of motherfucking buildings, jumping out of airplanes.
So you got some people, they try to climb the Mount St. Helens and Mount Everest, and they want to be up there where ain't even no air. You got 20% air and you gotta breathe 10 times harder just to get one breath, and they want to go up to the top of the peak. I understand it, I guess, but humans, man, we are our own worst enemies, man. I swear.
Look, like I said, I don't want to sound like an a-hole and say I don't have sympathy for them, because I don't feel like no one should lose their life. But when you put yourself in these type of situations, you have to expect the worst and
Right.
hope for the best. And if I ever come to that situation, why would I put myself in that situation? Nah, that to me, that's just fucking stupid. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion, bro.
I agree. I definitely agree. When I first heard about it, I really didn't even, I just seen the title and I was like, well, that's all I can really. So,
It's hard. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of this before we move on. Shout out to anybody that's in the building. We kind of short tonight, but it is what it is. Y'all catch it on the rebound. We're gonna listen to the rest of it, a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic.
So what is the process like to be able to be on that submersible?
Obviously, it was expensive, but it was less than half of what they are quoting now, because I was grandfathered in from 2019 rather. So the process is you have to have a physical. You have to be able to go up and down ladders and not be claustrophobic, hopefully. And you have to sign a very long waiver. And I've read, even though I don't remember it, how it mentions the word death 3 times on the first page. I have read, I don't remember that. And then you have to be accepted. And I don't know if they ever turned anybody down, but I was accepted and ready to go.
Now, I hear that you might have known one of the victims that was on the submersible with this trip.
I knew 2 of the victims, Stockton, the pilot. I didn't know him before I went on the trip, even though I'd read about him a great deal when I first signed up in 2019. Obviously, I got to know him on the trip, not as well as some of the other people on the trip got to know him, but we always ate together, and he did a lot of presentations about previous trips in their other submersibles and so on. And then PH, the French expert who had been on the Titanic more than 35 times, spoke a lot. He was not in the submersible on my particular dive. He was the next day with the 3 other men who got to go down. So I got to know them just through stories they told. I'm not sure I really sat next to them and exchanged personal stories with them that much, but they both just loved talking about what they were doing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you, Crucial. I have to say, I'm definitely not going down there. I'm gonna be that same person, and y'all know I watch a lot of ID Discovery. I'd rather watch it in the comfort of my own home, and I hate to say it this way, but and let you fucking idiots do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do all this for whatever your reason is, I salute you. But
I
I'm
might jump out of a plane, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think I would do that though, man.
Why? Why?
It just cause, man, it's like one of them. It's like something you can't never experience ever. A feeling like that, and I think maybe I might do that. I don't know, but
You gotta break that down and tell me the difference between the two, bro.
I already. Hey,
it's insane.
It is, but that's something I would. Because if you look at the stats, people who die from jumping out of plane, there's probably more people who died on roller coasters than people who died jumping out of planes.
I mean, that's true. That's true. But I mean,
I don't fuck with roller coasters. I'm not getting on one.
You can. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't want to get on the airplane because you could die. You can die in traffic." You know what I'm saying?
Car crashes is way more likely to happen that something bad like that happens than any of this shit we talking about. So,
but guess what? That happens every day. So the percentages is gonna rise compared to how many people die in airplane crashes, how many people die in bungee jumping, how many people die
right.
in jumping out of fucking airplanes, because there's not a lot of people compared to people who's driving on an everyday basis on the highway. Yes, those numbers are higher, but
right.
let's think about it. Break those numbers down compared to how many people die and how many people who actually do the shit. That's when you get the real numbers, bro.
And that's why I say that the airplane shit, jumping out of airplane, I'd much rather do that more than this submarine shit, just because the amount of people that do it it's more people that do it, so it's more people that survive. So if they doing this submarine shit and it's one person, two people a month or some shit, nah, I'm cool on that. It ain't tried and tested enough.
So let me ask you this, Joseph. Let me ask you this. All right, so we know about this situation. A lot of people don't know about the previous people who went down in this particular submarine. Everybody don't know, but you probably know now because now it's a big issue. Let's say, for instance, that everybody who went down there to visit the Titanic survived and came back up, except these people right here. That means the percentage is higher of those people surviving.
Well, I see what you're saying. Yes, the percentage would be higher, but the total number of people that have done it isn't as much as the total number of people who've done the air.
Exactly. It's not because, and we don't know the reason why the number of people haven't done it. We just know that
Probably
it
money.
As much. Exactly. $250,000 to go down. You feel what I'm saying? So it's either there's a lot of people who say, man, fuck that. Or there's a lot of people who just is not interested in doing it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's not safe. It's just a lot of people who don't even care to fucking go see the Titanic. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And one thing I do want to do though, I don't really want to jump out of plane, but I do want to do that shit. It's this shit here called fly, and it's like zero gravity shit. It's like a big tube, and you go in it, and it's a big ass fan at the bottom, and it shit blow you up like and keep you. It's like it's some zero gravity shit. I want to do that shit. That shit look fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Anything that ain't fucking normal for humans to do, I ain't fucking with it, bro. That's just me.
Hey, it be little 8-year-old kids and shit, and ain't nobody got fucked up out there, man.
I don't give a shit if they 8 years old or 80. 9 times out of 10, they ain't got no melanin in their skin.
I'm trying to do it though, man. It look fun, man.
Crucial say, but they all go down there in the same machine as the others. From
That's true.
I've read and from what I've heard in the news articles, this ain't the first time the Titan, which is the submarine this ain't the first time this has happened. You know, as you heard that fellow who was just speaking, he went down there in it. And I heard a lot of other testimonies where they went down there, but at the same time, the fucking creator, the owner, the CEO, he told them, man, this shit ain't 100% safe. Right. You tell me that I'm not going down there. You go down there. Fuck that. But yeah, that's how I feel about it, bro. But we ain't gonna stay too much longer on that shit. I just felt like the people should hear about it who haven't heard about it. And if you thinking about doing some crazy shit like that, I would reconsider. That's my opinion.
Yeah. I think I got an echo.
That ain't from me, bro. Got my echo cancellation on.
Oh, okay.
Crucial say we got a 0-2 in Duval. Now that's actually fun. It's next to Top Golf. I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Y'all got one too. That's wild. Yeah, we got one up north in Frisco, I think, just north of Dallas is one of them. And my mama actually went to it, man. She went on her anniversary with her boyfriend and shit. They went out there and did the shit. She talking about, oh yeah, she bought I guess two extra vouchers when she was there. They was having some sale on vouchers and shit to go, and she's like, I can give you it if you want. I was like, y'all do that, y'all do it. But she did it and she had fun. I seen the pictures. She was, up in the air and shit. So I don't know, it looked fun.
What is that? What is that? Break that down, because I don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah, you put on this little harness and you jump out into this tube, and it's like a big tube, maybe 60-foot tube, and at the bottom of the tube, it's just a bunch of like fans. Cupcake, what's good? What's good? It's just a bunch of fans at the bottom of this big tube, and you step off the ledge when those fans are on, and you can just basically spread your arms and legs out, and you'll be basically just flying. And it pull your face skin back, so people's skin be looking all crazy because it be making it look all wavy and shit. Because once you step off that ledge, it's nothing but powerful fans holding you up. And of course, you got a thing on you, so just in case something happen, ain't nothing gonna happen. But they put it on you, just basically a sense of security. And before you
stop, what you said ain't nothing gonna happen.
Yeah, it ain't. It's tried and tested, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen, man.
Hey, hold on, man. I gotta say this, bro. I have to say this, bro. You might get mad, but I gotta say it. Niggas will believe in man before they believe in God, bro. That shit right there crazy to me, bro.
You know why? You know why though, man? Because we can see men.
That's true.
But if you go out there, man, and before you go, she said they train you. So before you jump off the ledge, and you don't jump off the ledge, you just kind of just lean over, and then you feel the wind, and it picks you up. So, but before they do that, they have somebody teach you, because it's people that can do tricks and all type of shit. If you move your right hand up, then you go left. If you move your left hand up, you go right. If you put your arms together, then you like dive down and shit. Like, I don't know. That shit look fun though, man. I seen her do it. I seen the video. I said, oh, I got to do that.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, and I'm scared just listening to you talk about it, bro. So yeah, I would watch you do it and say, "Hey, boy, you look like you had some fun."
But people go to vacations, and people like me. I'm the type. I'm not big on vacations. One, because I ain't got the money to do this shit, but I understand why they want to do it. You just want to see new things and try new things. So I guess it all falls under the same umbrella. It just depends on the risk factor that is you gonna do this or not.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people allow that thrill-seeking shit to overtake their mind of the possibility of you being the last time you have a thrill. But I'm not. I just rather not put myself at risk, whether it's 100% safe, because there's nothing 100% safe, because anything can fucking happen.
Right.
So it's not. I don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to put down anybody who's a thrill seeker. I just feel like it's more things that you can do in life than put your life in danger over some fucking thrill, bro.
That's true. That is true.
But we're going to keep it pushing, man. I think you had something you want to touch on, man. If you want to go ahead and jump into it, let's do it, man.
You talking about the labels and whatnot?
I think you was talking about the not the labels.
The freshman
shit, yeah.
Okay. And it kind of ties into the labels. That's why
you want to do the labels first?
We can start it off with this, and then, because to be honest, it ties in with the labels. What Boss is talking about is the 2023 XXL Freshman's freestyle trailer is out, and these, every year XXL, they have artists, rappers. It's mainly rappers and R&B, artists that are coming up, and they try to give them the spotlight. So I'm gonna play this, and then we'll get into it because I think it ties directly into what we talking about in the title when it comes to labels looking for popularity over talent.
Okay.
So we can get into, is that a good thing, bad thing after this? But I definitely wanted to play this because I remember the freshmen. I remember the first freshmen when they started doing this.
Yeah,
And
I haven't seen this, so you finna get my true opinion on this bullshit. And I feel this bullshit. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
yeah. Okay, let me add the string. Do that. All right, here we go. So it's a 2023 XXL Freshman Freestyles trailer.
I gave up sleep just to be here now. They won't break me down. Yeah.
Rose gold patty 185, perfect timing. They can lock and hold the trap down just like a lineman.
The labels didn't want nothing to do with me. Say I'm a gangster, I'm a liability. Every time I turn around, they're trying to get on, so they rap about killing me.
Realized my mother was poor at the age of 18. Bills stayed paid, but it wasn't what it seemed. She gon' feel offended, section 8 know what I mean.
Ever fell in love with a thinking you can change her? I'm saving like the Power Rangers.
I'm with the bros, can't ride the show up, down, let 'em in. Diamonds on my chain might make it snow like with a weatherman.
I've been high off life, taking all my wrongs and trying to make them right. Skirt. Yeah, in the Hellcat Charger, think about my dog, but he ain't here.
These are my kids, my sons. I've been carrying this for 9 months. What the fuck is you dumb? And you can't kick.
I'm trying to figure out what is that. That's all I'm trying to figure out. What is that? Let's keep going.
You ain't none of us. You ain't getting no punch.
Woke up to like 30-something texts and 10 missed calls. City after city, I'm cruising. I swear I miss y'all.
And I'm beating that give her combos, and I'm killing and chilling in sambas. You want argue, go talk to your mama. I get money, don't with the drama. Is our commas and money in common?
Yeah. So that's what if you let me do that. Yeah, that's why I said it ties directly into what we were talking about with when it comes to labels looking for popularity over talent. And
Yes.
Nicki Minaj, I think she said it best in that clip that you had.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and just play that real quick, man, because oh my fucking god, bro, that just made me sick in my fucking stomach, bro. But I'm gonna tell you, I do have something that I do want to say that may sound like I'm taking up for him, but let's just play this real quick, man.
Labels do not care about talent anymore. It's about your popularity. So the music industry has changed drastically because of that. So when I was growing up, I would put on the radio and hear talented people. When you guys put on the radio now, you hear popular people.
That's true.
Labels do not care about talent anymore. It's about your popularity. So the music industry has changed drastically because of that. So when I was growing up, I would put on the radio and hear talented people. When you guys put on the radio now, you hear popular people.
Yeah, I just want to play it twice.
Yeah.
So now, when we go back to the freshman, I guess that was a little freestyle session that they was doing.
Yeah, and I don't know why they did it a cappella. I hope the whole thing ain't a cappella. That was just the trailer, so it will be a full length. It will be a full length showcase, if we could call it, of the 2023 XXL Freshmen's. That was just the trailer. So, but it did look like they're doing it a cappella. And I feel like that was definitely the wrong move on that, to say the least.
Yeah, most definitely. And I would say this: no, everybody can't freestyle. A lot of people can't freestyle. There's a lot of vets in the game that can't do that. I think whenever they decide to do that, if that's something they do on every freshman of the year or whatever they call it, they shouldn't do that, bro.
Well, it's written though.
It's written.
It's written. Yes, they're not going up in there and just freestyle. It's, you know how Hot 97 freestyle. It's not really a freestyle. I bet you 9 times out of 10, all of them on there, that was from a song that they did or something that they wrote just for this.
Why they sound the way they sound?
I just think the beat, it wasn't no beat.
Well, I mean, but if I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but if this is something that you have already put out, and maybe it's one of your biggest songs, why do you sound that way? I know you might be rapping on a different beat, but I feel like they're put up in a position where they're gonna fucking sound like some idiots, bro. And that's what the fuck I heard. They sound like some fucking idiots.
And that's what it's about. They have a following, which is almost, it almost makes them put them up there because they already have this sort of following on social media. I think they're not picking these people off of the talent. They're picking them off of the popularity. That's just my take on it. I think the only one that I know is Finesse 2 Times from that, and Lil Tyler, Luh Tyler. So they done found a new way to say Lil now. So, but so it's gonna be a bunch of Lils now. But it's like, the part about it that I understand is why they do it like that. So to answer the question, labels look for popularity over talent. I see why they do that, but I don't think it's a good tactic to do that.
And it's not at all. It's not at all. I mean, in my city, and I'm just speaking on my little city of Brunswick, that's what goes on here every day. You know, there's a lot of rappers here, and I'm not gonna call them artists because they're not artists, they're rappers, that, you know, they can put out a catchy song, a catchy hook, and then people feel like they the GOATs. They the GOAT. Right. No, they're not. They just put out some dumb shit that your dumb ass want to listen to. But there are artists like me, myself, Crucial, King, my homie Malt Leezy, my homie 1/3.
Who's that? Finesse? I remember some.
Finesse. He's not from Brunswick. He's from Jessup. Okay. Finesse. They don't get the recognition they deserve because we're talking about something that would make sense. And we're not talking about shoot this, shoot that, fuck this bitch, fuck that bitch. We don't talk about that. Now, can we talk about it? Yes. But when you listen to our music, that's not what we are focused on. We're focused on reality. We focus on life. We're focused on things that really fucking matter. So when we speaking about talent versus popularity, today, popularity is going to win every time because it's about what the listeners want to hear. They don't hear us, bro. They don't want to hear us. And I say us because you understand what I'm saying. I want to hear you put out a fucking album. I don't give a fuck about how many other people don't, but I do because you got something to say. You got something to teach. You got things that mean something, that have substance. These other fuckers don't have that shit. That's why it's a popularity contest, bro.
And that it's sad to say, but that is true. Cause but you gotta think about, and with Cupcake's question, that's a good ass question. What kind of label are you if you can't blow someone up? Or for I guess a synonym for blow someone up would be take someone who just raw talent and making them into this. Like the job of the label, and when it comes to blow someone up, that would be, if I'm thinking about it in old school terms. I don't know if there's still A&Rs. Do A&Rs? I would think now that the job of an A&R isn't to listen to packages that come through the mail and see who's really good. I would think now with the A&R for say a Def Jam, or now their job is not to sit there and listen to music from people who nobody knows and pick, from the pick of the litter. It's more now to see who's popping on social media, who's doing antics that keeps people watching, who has the charisma outside of the booth to keep people attention. Like that, it's just the attention when it comes to clout. Who has the clout? That's what the A&R. The A&R is no longer focused on who can go in here and make a hit record, or who can go in here and just kill that shit. It's not about that. It's just about who has the clout right now without a label. And whoever has that, that's who they're gonna go for. And that's who they're gonna try to get, and
So, how in the hell did J. Cole make it? How in the hell did K. Dot make it? How did Drake make it? How did these artists from the newer generation blow up as big as they did? Drake is one of the biggest selling artists in today's generation, bro.
That's
and,
fact.
and if you think about it, if he's the biggest selling artist, who it don't matter what he do, and I'm not a fan of all of his new music, but he don't talk about bullshit. How did he get to this point where there's not none of these new artists who talking about this bullshit? None of them can outsell him. Who is the A&R that found him? He need to be the new MVP of all A&Rs, if you ask me, bro.
Well, I mean, for him, I think with all of those people who you said, there's kind of special. I don't know if I say special, but what I will say is when they came up, it was still more of that old school A&R going on. I think.
Okay.
When the J. Cole's and Kendricks and Drake's was coming, there was still that old school traditional A&R going on. You could say if people say Baby this and did that, but Drake was on television for 100 hours before he even did his first song. He was on Nickelodeon. Like, so you got a Nickelodeon star basically who is making rap music that's hip to the teenagers and to the crowd that watch the show. So I can understand his, but I will say I do think when the K Dots was coming up, there was more of that A&R going on. It wasn't as much about the clout and the antics. When you look at Blueface, and Blueface he's popular, but put a Blueface CD in front of an A&R with a bunch of underground rappers who are unknown, and Blueface will not stand out.
So let's go to an artist that I don't want to say a lot of people don't know, because obvious there is, because this dude has over 1 million fucking subscribers, but he's never considered to be in the same conversation. And I want to play this song, but I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want to get us struck down. But I'm gonna play this song.
Go ahead.
This guy right here, to me, he's doper than Drake. Drake can't see this dude.
You talking about Joyner?
You goddamn right. So I'm gonna play this song, and I want y'all to listen to this. I can't play the video because, of course, like I said, I don't want to get us struck down or anything like that. But I want y'all to listen to this shit, man. What this dude did on this song was fucking amazing to me. So I'm let me change my audio settings real quick. So y'all give me a second.
Yeah, definitely Joyner Lucas. He got something to say, man. He not just up here talking about frivolous shit. He definitely got something to say. I salute that man, because definitely he got something to say. I think his cadence is sometimes I don't know. That's just me picking apart, but most definitely, bro, got something to say.
Hey, long I'm up and I won't look down. Hey, long enough to see me drown. And if I ever come down, I'll be falling on the solid ground. Falling on the solid ground. Hey, long enough to see me drown. And if I ever come down, I'll be falling on the solid ground.
Today I had a conversation with one of my bros. My homie, he's been close to me since we were 6 years old. He calls my mama mom, he's seen all of my highs and lows. From school fights to sharing clothes, from b-ball to fucking hoes. He sat me down to let me know some things he never told me. Things he never got a chance to say or even show me. He said, I know that I don't tell you often, maybe not even at all, but I'm so proud of you and your success, broski. And I admire how you chase your dreams, that shit's courageous. Thank you for never switching up when you got rich and famous. Thank you for never giving up on me or having lesser love for me whenever we lose touch and be on different pages. I hope you know I'm here for you the way you there for me. It's crazy you done more for me than on my family tree. And when I say I got your back, just know I really squeeze and make some niggas really bleed. That's really what I really mean. I'm proud of how much you matured and grew, but you still you. The world knows you for your talent, but I know the real you. And all your traumas behind closed doors you never healed through. And all the pain you act like you don't feel, but you still do. I love the fact you keep your shit together mentally. You work hard for your respect, don't need no empathy. When people look you over and shut you out intentionally, you always said if they don't fuck with you, they will eventually. And remember when I went to prison, when I did a bid and you the only one that came to visit. Put money on my books and sent me pictures of some bitches. They don't make them like you no more, my nigga, you just different. And bro, you ain't have to pay my niece's tuition or set me up with that new job and try to teach me the business. Always quick to hold me down before you speak your opinion. What goes around comes around, and that's the reason you winning. But listen, I was thinking maybe, since you my broski and I've been there since we was babies, you can hit the bank and break me off with something wavy. Maybe just a couple $100,000, nothing crazy. Cause I've been hurting lately, and I deserve it maybe. And if you can't do it, that's cool, it ain't like I'll be angry. You still my broski and I love you, but that's kinda shady. Cause I've been going through some shit, it ain't like I'm just lazy. So maybe you should pay me. I quit my job cause I don't wanna work for no other niggas. Well, maybe works for some, don't work for some other niggas. Yeah, they pay good, but you know I'm a stubborn nigga. Plus I know you got my back, right? If not, then fuck it, I ain't asking again. Just don't forget who walked with you when you're back to the wind. And don't forget whose ideas that got you rapping again when you lost your passion and got lazy and was slacking and shit. And please don't treat me like them niggas that be asking for shit. Cause I never asked you for a damn thing. I'd rather pull a hamstring and then run across some fan blades while jumping out of airplane. Or sitting in the damn rain while begging for some spare change. I'm sorry that we all can't be talented and rich like you. The little people still struggle, we ain't lit like you. And if we being honest, it don't really seem like you want me to chase my dreams so I can get like you. And lately you been on some sucker shit, that's what I see, broski. I hope you know that hater shit is a disease, broski. Cause last time I checked, we was a fucking team. And just because you got paper don't mean that you better than me, broski. I know everything about you, I know every single secret. I know where you rest your head at, I know every bitch you sleep with. I know where you keep your bread at, I pretend that I don't see shit. You a greedy motherfucker, you been hoping I don't be shit. You been getting fat while I've been starving. You been buying every car and house while I've been in the garbage. I deserve everything, you got it more and that's a bargain. You just wanna shit on me and see me falling, that's alarming. You just hoping I'ma tarnish, you don't want me to be nothing. You don't wanna open doors for me. You did a little something, but you could've did a little more for me. No wonder why your father turned his back on you, unfortunately. No wonder why your niggas set them traps on you to sorcery. You ain't nothing but a phony. You a liar, you a snake, and you can rap, but you ain't Kendrick. You ain't Cole, you ain't Drake. Can't believe I called you family. I should shoot you in the face. You used to act like you was real, but always knew that you was fake. You let the fame get to your head, and all it did was made you whack. I always knew the day would come where you would stab me in my back. One day your money gonna be gone, and I'll be happy, that's a fact. And then you'll move back to the hood, and I'll be laughing when you back. But you my nigga, and I love you. And I wanna see you win, I wouldn't place no one above you. And you always been my friend since we was stepping in the puddles. Real niggas don't pretend, cause you my brother, you my double. You my motherfucking twin, and I wanna let you know how I appreciate the things you show me. It's kinda hard to trust niggas, that's why I keep you closely. And look, I know that I don't tell you often, maybe not even at all, but I'm so proud of you and your success, broski.
I'm up and I won't look down. Hey, long enough to see me drown. And if I ever come down.
Yeah. That shit crazy. The crescendo. It's the crescendo verse. I'm trying to think who I heard first do that. I think I heard Pastor Troy first do that. When I say crescendo, I mean like it's a build up. Like he started off at a whole calm and it just went up, 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 up through the song. And I think Pastor Troy, the first person I heard do that with vice versa.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what song you're talking about, but today it needs to be heard. And he will get the views because he got a dedicated and he got a solid fan base.
Right.
But that goes back to what I was telling you, maybe a week ago, is why a lot of these artists like J. Cole, himself, they connect with these newer artists because they trying to reach that fan base, that audience, to bring them over to real fucking music.
Right.
So I salute Jordan Lucas. I listen to his music. He's always on my playlist because he's talking about something. He has substance, and that's what we're missing, bro. That's what we're missing.
Yeah, and just that song and the song, what is it? I don't even know the name of that one. I know we did What Else on the Beat, but what is it? The one before this.
Devil's Work.
Oh, Devil's Work. Okay, that was it. I was thinking it was the one on the What Else. But yeah, man, most definitely. That's I just like it from an artistic standpoint. But what I will say is he's not, no matter how long that video stays on YouTube, it's not gonna get what NBA YoungBoy get. Because I think his crowd is not as large as the demographic that he got, that YoungBoy got. So,
Yeah, it's sad, but you tell us nothing but facts. And I think we chop it up in our back little chat on how quick this man can put up a video and he already hit 1 million fucking or 1,000 views. But if we play something like that, it'll eventually get to 1 mil, but not as fast as something that NBA YoungBoy would do. And that goes back also to what we was chopping it up earlier, when NBA YoungBoy smile turned to a frown immediately. I just feel like he understands this is bullshit that I'm doing, because I think NBA YoungBoy got several kids. He don't want his kids growing up in a fucking society where niggas is doing shit to other niggas that he see happening to his homeboys. He don't want his kids growing up in an environment like that. And that's one thing that scares the shit out of me once I leave this earth. Because if you ask me, if I had one wish, what would it be? It'd be world peace, bro. Because once I leave this earth, I can't be there for my kid, bro. And my brother, he's older than me. I may die before him, but regardless of the point, I want to be there for my kid, and I can't if I go before her. You feel what I'm saying? And I hope I do. So what I'm gonna wish for is world peace, because who gonna be there for my kid when I'm gone, bro?
That's real. That's real. And I'm like you said, I'm pretty sure he don't want his kids doing the same thing he doing. You can name a, Lil Durk, if he got kids. I don't know if he got kids, but he don't want his kids. Excuse me. He don't want his kids doing the same shit he was doing. So it's just about making that turn at some point, which I do think will happen. I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna happen, but I do think the audience, which I heard you say, we blame the audience, but that audience that he has is gonna grow older. So I think a lot of the times with artists, the artist who is making that music and decides to switch over, like how Jay-Z did, or how you see the growth of an artist, the fan base of those artists actually kind of grows with them over time. And I think I seen that with Big Crit, how he kind of started off, and it was shit, we riding, smoking, we just riding music. Basically, Big Crit started off, and now if you hear a Big Crit album, it sounds like something that Andre 3000 might have, some of his concepts that he does now. It's just I seen the growth there with that. So
what I feel like they're not seeing is what you just spoke on, the growth and the evolution of the artists that they came up listening to. They I don't know if they, like the T.I.s, the Jay-Z's, the Lil Waynes, the Drakes, or whoever they listened to that came before them. I don't see them actually realizing that they started here, but this is where they're at now. You know what I'm saying? Because if we think about the music we listen to, we came up in an era where it was almost similar to, like, it was trap music, gangster music, and then those same artists that we listened to, they changed, bruh.
Jeezy.
Yeah, Jeezy.
His
changed, bruh.
Definitely he did, man. I was riding the other day listening to that Hypnotize. You remember that song Hypnotize?
Yes, sir.
Hypnotize, you are hip. That's a demonic fucking song. I didn't realize how demonic that fucking song is. Because listen what he says. First, the beat is playing, and the beat puts you in this trance-like state. And it's hypnotized, you are hypnotized. And then it's this real deep voice coming and saying, "No, I command you niggas to get money." Like that shit, it's almost hypnotizing. Like for somebody who's young, black, in these environments, who, they trying to do what they do in the streets, that shit, it will fucking hit. When you listen to that, you gonna want to go do your thing. Like it's motivation, and that's, he called it thug motivation. So, but that shit is fucking demonic, man. That song, I said, God, this song is terrible. It is, man.
I mean, but if you're a fan of hip hop, you're a fan of music, period. It's like, what you love to listen to, because a lot of us listen to music because music is therapy. And you're going to listen to whatever song really depending on that vibe or that feeling that you're in. Because I know I do it. If I'm in a bad mood, I might go listen to some fucking Pastor Troy, like, man, fuck the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the move to Mars. I'm going to fucking Mars. Fuck y'all. Or, you know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling sad and I'm missing my mom, I might go listen to T.I. and Jamie Foxx. I might go listen to that type of music. It really depends on the vibe I'm in. So as a music head or a fan of music, you know what to listen to and what not to listen to. Because if I want to go tear up the fucking world, I might go listen to 3 6 Mafia. Tear the club up. Fuck it. Tear this all. Tear everything.
Okay.
Tear everything up.
Okay. So what I'm saying, I think you're giving the audience. So what you saying that is that what you just said, giving the audience the excuse or the
nope.
You're giving them that right. Because
Nope.
what you're doing is you're putting it on the listener to say, okay, sometimes I want to hear some NBA Youngboy.
It's a choice. It's a choice, bro.
Right. So they have that choice as well.
They do. But think about this. Let me say this. Because I know you just took that. If I'm in that mood, for whatever reason, I'm very upset with life, but I want to make things better. No, I'm not going to go listen to 3 6 Mafia, because all it's going to do is increase that feeling that I have.
Right.
We have a brain that God gave us.
Yeah.
So
all right.
If I'm very upset because I just watched 3 people in my city get killed, I'm not going to go listen to fucking 3 6 Mafia. I'm going to go listen to some goddamn YJ the author who's telling me this is the right way to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? And let me share this with these people, not share some NBA Youngboy or any other rapper who's motivating what I'm upset about, which is the killing in my city. So it's always going to be a choice of the listener. And what we fail to realize is these motherfuckers make these decisions off of emotions, just like women, bro. And I'm sorry if I had to say that, but I'm going to say it. I'm sorry. Like, you have to think about your future and your kids' future. And
But
if you're not thinking about that, you really don't fucking care. You're using music as a tool to hurt your own fucking people. You're fucking stupid.
From the person who's doing the music, I really can't speak on that. I mean, I could, but what I will say about what you did just say is that the people, not everybody internalizes music. Like, you internalize music. I internalize music, meaning I look into the music and hear what it's trying to say or the message that it's trying to put forth. And I can honestly say, I think 90% of people do not do that. It's just music. They look at it like it's a movie. They look at it like they're watching Love and Hip Hop. They put it on. They feel like a D-boy for those 3 minutes and 30 seconds that this song is on. They feel like Tony Montana.
So I have to ask, I'm not being funny. Whose fault is that?
I mean, the blame.
So are you gonna blame the person who did the song or the person who listening to the song and reacting purely off of emotion, bro?
I just think the person who is listening, 90% of people who are listening, they do not care. Like how you said, they don't care. I think that's true. They just don't care, and it's not an issue. When you're watching a movie, if you see a 10-year-old get shot, like, it's a movie. Some people, I just think some people there's a line in the sand between entertainment and reality where just they don't care, because this is this is entertainment, and it goes into a compartment of entertainment. So they compartmentalize what they're digesting musically to say, and I do the same thing, and I think you do the same thing to a certain extent. It's just how much we do it.
Have you ever seen a video where a dog seen their owner come home after 3-4 years? How does that video make you feel, bro? When you see the reaction of the dog?
I mean, of course, it's like, oh, look at there.
Nah, for me, and I'm gonna only speak for me. I'm like, I wish humans had that same fucking feeling, bro. I wish humans had that same feeling. When you see that dog react like, God damn, I miss this motherfucker. Where have you been? That's how I feel about fucking music, bro. Like, we never been like this, bro. We ain't always been like this, bro. We done had hip hop that was some fucked up shit, but we always came back to a place where we understood that humanity meant more than what the fuck we talking about in this music, bro. And we don't have that shit no more, bro.
That's I can say I think we do have it. It's just not as prevalent. But I definitely understand exactly where you're coming from, and I will say you're a rare breed when it comes to, you know, what music does to you and how it makes you feel. Because I just think over the years I've just realized that not everybody has that same feeling about music that I do when it comes to how much passion that I have for it. Not even saying passion for making it, but just the passion for it in general. Like, you know, how I'll go back and listen to something, I'll just have a thought in my mind, and I'll go back and listen to Too Short album from 1992 and just listen to that all day. Like, I don't think a lot, and that's just because I don't know why I do that, but I do know why I do that, because I fucking love music, like on a different level, I think. And I think you love music on that same level. And I just think we're kind of the exceptions to the social, how everybody socially is, or how everybody is socially kind of wired.
Right.
It's just not like that at all. I don't think with most people. People don't give a damn. Like, it's out what came out today, what came out last year. Attention spans is 10 times shorter because we swiping TikToks and shorts and reels.
Right.
You don't click on videos, you know. So
see one thing I think that you may not understand, and you might not take in consideration, especially when I was talking to you on the interview and somewhat tonight. I'm just one person who says I want to hear YJ Arthur. YJ the Arthur put out a fucking album. You like, man, you just one person. So fucking what? You gonna disappoint that one person that really want to hear your fucking music? Because one thing I had to realize is, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, I used to get pissed off. Like, when I wanted to stop music maybe 2 years ago, there was one person that always made me keep going, because I felt like if I didn't do it, I could affect this person's life in the negative light. So I kept going. And I feel like you don't see that picture, bro. And I'm gonna stay on your ass until hold on, my brother. I'm gonna stay on your ass until I get one from you, bro, because you are one dope. Not only are you dope, bro, you got something that you be saying. I be listening. We rap together, bro. We rap together.
Oh yeah.
But I listen to what the fuck you say, bro.
rap.
Tell me that I don't be in the goddamn group chat like, and I be repeating what the fuck you say, because I listen to you, bro.
Right.
I listen to what the fuck you say, and I be like, did he just say that shit?
And see, I don't think it, and I definitely appreciate that, but I don't know if it's that I don't, because I do appreciate the people that do listen, and you know, a lot of my reasons for things that I do may be selfish, and I can admit to that. But one thing that is not, that I'm not doing for selfish reasons, is not putting out a solo album, because I definitely do know that there are people that want to hear a solo project, but at the same time, my focus, it has to be on it. It has to be, there has to be some type of time And that's the main thing, and that's
Right.
kind of what it boils down to. The time and where I want to put the time.
It ain't no rush, bro. But I'm not gonna stay off your ass. I'm gonna stay on you because one of my favorite albums that you have done was with Nicki New, bro. That album right there, I ain't know shit about what the Buddhism. I ain't know nothing about that until I came in contact with both of you guys.
Right.
That shit taught me a lot of shit. And guess what? If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have knew none of that shit that y'all was talking about.
Right.
I'm just one person, but I matter, goddammit.
And you definitely do. You definitely do. More than most people that, are just here to be here, even in that sense. So I definitely, and like I told you last night, I'm here with it, man. It's gonna be there, because if I don't do it, then you said last night you ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm done. It's a wrap.
So for that alone, I gotta do it. Shit.
Yeah, man. I love your music, bro. I love everything you do, man. And I know I told the world that I ain't doing no more projects, but I'm still gonna be fucking with Bank because of you. Because of you only, bro.
But I mean, likewise, it's like I definitely I want to get another I want to get another man down. I want to, so hey man, that shit, because I be proud. I ain't gonna lie, I be proud. Man, when I pull that shit up on Spotify and whatnot, I'll be like, okay. Nigga said he put them voices in there. I said, oh, okay. That shit, I be proud of that shit. So,
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And I salute K Money for introducing me to you, and I definitely salute Nicki New for being a part of our growth as artists, because Nicki New motivate the shit out of a motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna say lie to you.
Oh yeah,
she motivate the shit out of a motherfucker. I'd be like, man, fuck this music. Nicki New be like, and she would break shit down that you wouldn't think that a listener would do for independent artists.
Right.
And she do that shit, and that shit be like, I'd be like, well, goddamn, I didn't know she listened that goddamn hard. So,
right.
Yeah, man, I salute to you, Nicki New. Real shit.
Most definitely through the years. Most definitely. Besides my mama, that's my number one, supporter. My number one, rock. So most definitely, for sure.
All day, bro. But yeah, man, we gonna get off this soapbox, man. But hey, I'm gonna do what Killer Mike said, because what I found out, I don't know if it's true, but I don't know if it's Andre 3000 come out with an album, but he said it was high. But y'all be looking out for that new YJ the Author album.
Oh shit! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. But hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, rocking with us, man. Whether it was 6 of y'all, 20 of y'all, or 2 of y'all, we love you. We love
yes,
y'all.
Indeed.
Yeah, man. What you want to listen to when we go out of here, man?
Let me see what we got down here. See what we can do. You done put me on the spot, man. I think I might. Guess we can rock out to that Ghost, man.
Ghost. All right, man.
Yeah, just because we got the video right there.
All right. Hey, so we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Keep rocking with us, man. The world gonna eventually hear us, man. At the end of the day, man. We out here, man.
She told me, come on and pull up. I be all on that big old ass like a pull up. When I pull up, I jump out. She know it's about to go down. Her neighbors laugh like, haha, cause I'm always around when a man's out of town. Sticking me in every weekend. Cooking and chefing, but booty naked like I'm in my kitchen. Sometimes I be forgetting, I'm coming over to digging the kitty. After I handle my business, she always cooking dinner. I be forgetting to ask her, why you be doing that, shout it? I just come through to break you out something, papa deliver sausage, use a pussy, papa number one can never be mine. Like the 6 and the 7, man, you gon' stay on the sideline. I know he ain't giving you what you want and what you need. I keep coming and blessing that pussy just like a pastor. And when he come home, I get the hell on. I see you later on. I'm your neighborhood friendly ghost gospel.
You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over and backing that just for that dog. Seen it a million times, I'm letting you know. Oh, we hate them and go.
I hit them, I spit them, and then I get rid of them. That's when they get in they feelings. I'm strapped, ain't no chillin'. They know when I'm drillin'. I love when they swallow the living. Just know that I'm different. Got no love for bitches. And dick in your liver, I'm granting your wishes. So why would you trip when I'm scratching the mitches? When you got a man and he's still in the picture. Baby girl, so you got a nigga mixed up. Only reason that I came to get my dick sucked. And you was praying when you called that I picked. And I was thinking in my head, love, mama really thick, bro. I'm sipping on my liquor thinking, damn, I gotta hit her. My cell phone ring like it's time to go get her. She gon' love that dick and she gon' eat it like dinner. Shit, I done got another one.
Hit 'em and go. You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over and backing that just for that dog. Seen it a million times, I'm letting you know. Oh, we hit 'em and go.
Hit 'em and go. I'm on the go. No patient, but patiently I'm out the door. No flowers, no sweet talk, no time for a show. I'm when did you finish? One hell of a blow. I'm coming, you coming, you came once before. Once you sell off this dick, then I gotta roll. She say that she want me, she really don't show. Keep calling me bro, like bitch ain't your bro. This is a warning and I smell a woe. Keep playing your games, I'm peeping and hope. I keep on testing, you really don't know. I'm rating you M for miserable. You getting close, you like the boats. I'm with another, we toast off the coast. You like attention, well this is a roast. So pay attention, I just
hit 'em and go. You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over and backing that just for that dog. Seen it a million times, I'm letting you know. Oh, we hit 'em and go. You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over and backing that just for that dog. Seen it a million times, I'm letting you know.